Hello everyone and welcome to another compact tuning guide in the world of Forza Horizon 5. In today's video I'll be taking the brand new BMW G87 for a spin around my relatively new test track, and then we can compare it to some other cars that have already had a chance to prove themselves. First and foremost, I must talk about the fact that we have the F87 and the G87 M2 with a manual transmission, which is something quite special and not to be taken for granted in this age of automatic transmissions. On the other hand, it might have been interesting to have a car equipped with the set of 8-speed torque converter, just to have one M2 with a manual transmission and another with automatic transmission, but I personally lean more towards manual transmissions as they provide a more engaging driving experience. This is especially true for me, given that I no longer own a manual transmission car in real life. Shame on me. Another noteworthy point about the current M2 is its design. Many people have varying opinions about it, but I find it quite appealing. There's been a lot of discussion regarding the kidney grill design, with some saying that we need smaller kidneys, while others worried that big kidneys could ruin the M2's design. It's interesting how people's opinions differ. Personally, I like the design of the new generation. I appreciate its boxy design, the rear end and even the tail lights. But let's put my personal preferences aside and get to what everyone's interested in. How does the M2 G87 handle in Forza Horizon 5? Well, I've got mixed feelings about it. To start, the weight is notably high, especially when compared to its predecessor. A 150 kilograms weight difference within one generation is quite significant. However, the car compensates for this with newer chassis technology and much wider tires. To put things into perspective, the F87 had 245s at the front and 265s at the rear, while the G87 boasts 275s at the front and 285s at the rear. These wider tires help this compact heavyweight handle better. Even the M3 Touring, which shares the similar dimensions, has 400 pounds more on its hips but still handles impressively well. Overall, the G87 handles well, but it's not perfect. There are instances of understeer, especially when braking in the middle of a corner. Additionally, due to the short wheelbase, oversteer can occur at a corner exit. However, considering its class, it performs quite admirably. Now, let's dive into the tuning I applied to the M2. The primary challenge was, of course, its weight, so I had to shed some pounds and make several other adjustments. First and foremost, I widened the track slightly. This not only improves handling, but also enhances the car's appearance. The wheels were a bit too hidden inside the wheel arches, and this change rectifies that. Given that it's a manual transmission, I also installed a race clutch and transmission. This enables me to shift quickly without overwhelming the car. Additionally, these upgrades reduce weight and provide adjustability due to the race transmission. The race driveline was also a necessity, resulting in a loss of nearly 8 kilograms, which is always a welcome weight reduction. Moving on to the platform and handling section, I decided against an upgraded brake. While it would be beneficial due to the weight loss, the stock brakes were decent, and with further weight reduction in mind, I didn't deem it necessary. Of course, we equipped a race suspension and anti-roll bars. These components not only improve handling, but also offer customization options. The addition of 21 kilograms for more stiffness might not sound fantastic, but it's a good choice to combat understeer. Finally, the sport weight reduction was a massive upgrade for substantial weight loss. We managed to shed over 150 kilograms and we are not done yet. Engine upgrades are always a great option to reduce weight further. The race exhaust not only adds 24 horsepower, but also shaves off 13 kilograms. This provides better sound, increased power output and a decent reduction in weight. In the end, we increased the power output from 460 horsepower to 516 horsepower and made the M2 nearly 200 kilograms lighter. In the following, you will see the fine-tuning adjustments. It was a challenging process this time, taking quite a while to find the right values I was searching for. The share code for the tune will also be visible in just a few seconds. Lastly, let's discuss the final tune for the BMW G87 M2. As I mentioned earlier, this tune was challenging to perfect, taking a considerable amount of time to fine-tune the values. The car still exhibits a bit of understeer when entering a corner with excessive speed. Unfortunately, I couldn't completely eliminate this issue, but it shouldn't be a deal breaker for this tune. The tune provides a more neutral driving experience. Due to the shortened wheelbase, reduced weight and increased power, you undoubtedly encounter oversteer moments, especially when you floor the throttle in first and second gears, particularly when exiting a corner. However, this characteristic is integral to the BMW driving experience. On the other hand, adjusting the differential settings plays a significant role in the car's behavior at corner exits. In my opinion, the M2 is now a fully capable A-class competitor, particularly suitable for races that don't involve tight city circuits or tracks with many sharp corners. I still believe that front-wheel driven cars have the edge in this category. However, thanks to the substantial power, advanced drivetrain and handling improvements, this car shines in A-class races with long straights and just a few corners. Give the tune a try and experience its performance for yourself. Feel free to provide feedback on what I should improve for the next tune. If you've enjoyed this video so far, please consider liking it and subscribing to my channel. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep the rubber burning and the engine screaming.